Are you someone who tends to think about everything that you do? Are you someone who tends to question every move, every choice, every decision that you end up taking? Are you someone who has lost self trust and is in constant judgment of themselves? You're not alone. What we do is we all tend to overthink about things that have not gone the way we thought it would. Overthinking happens when the mind gets stuck in repetitive loop of thoughts, analyzing, predicting, replaying situations and often leading to no solution. Let us now attempt to understand this cycle of overthinking and what makes it start. It starts with a small or a big trigger. It might be a simple comment, a mistake that we made, or a social interaction. All of the trigger starts to spark inside of us some kind of self doubt. From there, the thoughts start to spiral down. Your mind again and again starts to replay all the imagining what ifs and worst case scenarios if you would have chosen otherwise. This leads to a very harsh self talk where you start jumping and telling yourself inside yourself that you should have done better. You always mess this up, which also leads to a lot of emotional drain. You start to feel anxious, tense, and heavy. Confidence starts to dip, joy seems to go away from you. And this leads to more overthinking. The brain seeks safety by analyzing more and more, which only deepens this loop. And you again go back to what started it, then the thought spiral, there is harsh self talk, there is an emotional drain that you go through, more overthinking, and this constantly continues for days, for weeks, for months. There is no sleep, there is no proper food intake, and often leading to anxiety and depression for most of us. Overthinking starts with self judgment. You make a decision or you say something, and then a voice inside of you questions it. Was that right of me to do it? What if I made a mistake? What will people think of me? That self judgment sparks doubt inside of you. Doubt then triggers the mind to run in circles, trying to find safety in the right answer, the right approach, the right way to deal with it. And before you know it, you are in a loop or of overthinking. Here's the truth: the cycle isn't about weakness, it's a way of your mind to allow yourself to be safe. It is a way of your mind to make sure to keep you safe from rejection, failure, pain, or anything that could hurt you. Overthinking is a survival strategy. It often comes from the fear of unknown. The mind wants certainty where none exists. That is one of the reasons we always look for answers and always get anxious, which lies in the future, because we are so worried about what we don't know. It can also come from past hurts. If overthinking where you have been hurt in the past and your brain replays them, hoping that in the future the same pain or the wound should not repeat. Overthinking can also come due to perfectionism, a need to avoid mistakes at all cost. It can also come from anxiety, scanning for danger through endless what ifs. What if 1, what if 2, what if 3, what if 4, and highly exhausting for us. Overthinking can also come from low self trust, not believing in our own choices, so your mind rechecks them. So instead of seeing overthinking as a flaw, as a weakness, we can begin to see it as a survival response, a way your brain, your mind wants to protect you. It is attempting to just give you protection and not punish you. So, how do we know if we are overthinking? Now, there are some signs. One could be replaying conversations again and again in your head, or difficulty falling asleep because thoughts won't stop. There are also times you might be blank, feeling numb, but you're not getting sleep, which is also a sign of overthinking. You might be second guessing every small decision, or you might also say that let me not take a decision at all, feeling mentally drained even if nothing big actually happened. Or you might get into imagining worst case scenarios more than positive outcomes. If this feels familiar, remember you're not alone. Many of us live in these cycles because we were conditioned to be careful, perfect, or safe. So, can we do about our overthinking? I want you to carry this statement today with yourself. Overthinking is your brain saying that I don't want you to be hurt again. It's a survival instinct, but survival isn't the same as living. By noticing the pattern and gently interrupting these thoughts, these feelings, maybe through journaling, maybe grounding yourself in the present, or practicing self trust, you can start to step out of the loop. Your worth is not how perfectly you think things through in life. It's how you allow yourself to live fully even when things are uncertain. So, the next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause and remind yourself this is my brain trying to protect me. I can choose safety in this moment without endless loops. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you found this helpful, take a moment to reflect on your own overthinking cycles and maybe journal about one area where you can start trusting yourself a little more. Until next time, this is Psychologist Rishmita reminding you your mind is not against you, it's for you. You just need to guide it towards peace.